here is your comparison of the Ebags Weekender Convertible, which is an old bag, but it's about the same size. A little less depth and a little less room in the top compartment, but that's made up for here. Then the Mother Lode TLS, which they carry now. I don't think they do this Weekender, the same Weekender that I have here anymore. I bought it 8 years ago. It is still going strong. It's amazing, but you can see it's just a little bit taller. It's about 3 inches, 2.5 inches more length than the new bag that I got today, which is the Ebags Convertible. I guess it's called the Mother Lode Convertible Junior TLS bag. There are a few more bells and whistles on the Mother Lode than there are on the Weekender, but you cannot beat either of them for space and for really great design. So the difference again here would be in the length of the bag. This one is a 22-inch bag, which is your maximum carry-on. 22 by 9 by, I believe, 14 is your maximum. This one is 19.5 by 9 by 14, so it's just a little bit under your limit. You can squish both of them, so if you don't have them completely entirely full and packed to the brim, you're going to be able to pack this one for sure under a seat in front of you. This one will easily squash into an overhead compartment even if it seems full, because it doesn't have the hard sides and it doesn't have a wheel frame. So they're very convenient to have. So though that would be the difference. I'll show you the inside so you can see what the difference in the capacity is on the inside. I have a bunch of stuff on here from a previous video showing packing. But the big difference space-wise, there really isn't one between the Mother Lode Junior and the Mother Lode, the regular Mother Lode. The only difference is going to be the length. So if you get the 22-inch one, you're still going to have all the exact same features as you have here, which you've got your water bottle holder stored away in here. You have nice carry handles. There's 3 of them. There's one at the top, one on the side, so you can carry it like a regular suitcase if you want to. Let's see, like a regular suitcase if you want to. Or you can use the nice padded shoulder strap that comes with the Mother Lode to use it as an over-the-shoulder bag. I prefer the backpack method because it leaves your hands free when you're going through the airport. You just have to be careful when you're going through the airport that you don't have important things that people can grab in the outer zippered pockets. This one has no lock, so I wouldn't put anything important in here that you wouldn't mind losing. But the rest of them you can lock. You can lock these zippers to each other with a small lock. You can lock this zipper with a small lock. So these would be places where I would store things like a passport. But I don't. I actually wear it on my body in one of these bags. But let's see, inside this top compartment, you can't fold this top compartment all the way back, so you're not going to be able to see all the way in, but it does go it goes to the bottom of the bag. The bottom of that bag is all space that you can fill up. I have the small cube in here, which I will put my toiletries and accessories in. I don't use a ton of makeup, and I don't use a ton of toiletries. They will fit easily in here, accessories as well in there. I will put in this top awesome compartment, which is going to be really easy to access at the security when they want to see my toiletries and my this bag won't be in here because it's not see-through, but I would put my see-through Ziploc bag with my 3-ounce bottles of shampoo, conditioner, etc. That's a perfect place to store that right here, so you can access it quickly for security. And then when we open up the bag, zip. This one's expandable, by the way. You don't want to expand it necessarily because then you may not be able to get it under your seat, but it should still fit the requirements as a carry-on, even expanded, because it expands 2 inches. with a zipper gusset that you can open up. Okay, so it opens like a suitcase. That's my favorite thing about these convertible backpacks is they open like a suitcase. Dealing with a backpack for weeks at a time would be a nightmare, I think, just top loading and having to fish around. This is just like a suitcase. You unzip it and you have your big deep compartment here, which is going to hold just one, at least area wise, not volume, but it'll hold one Ebags large size packing cube. I have a large size packing cube packed in here. It contains I can pack my 9 days worth of clothes on it for a European trip in here for a summer trip with no problem at all. And I'm not a small person. I can fit my clothes in here. So I'd be wearing a pair of pants and a heavier shirt. In here I would fit 2 pairs of pants, a maxi skirt, 6 shirts, a cardigan, and 2 dresses, plus my pajamas. And that all fits in here. That's all the clothes that I need other than underwear. And that'll fit in here, and I still have room to do another layer of cubes on top of that if I wanted to. I would put shoes in here, and I will put my medium cube, which right now my medium cube is in here. You have a nice zippered mesh bag. It's got not too much depth because the depth is taken by this pocket here, but you could fit a blanket, you could fit a sweatshirt, you could fit a jacket, you could put your shoes in here if you want to, keep them separate. The lost space compared to the big Weekender is about yay big, and that would be enough space that if you wanted to add a couple pairs of shoes or you carry a lot of toiletries and makeup, it would certainly fit in there nicely. This works for me, so I'm happy to have the smaller bag. Okay, the bigger bag that I've got, I'm gonna open that up. You can see it has a little bit of a protective flap around the zipper, which is nice. They don't have that in the mother load. You don't have that in the new bags. That's too bad, but oh well. It protects the zipper from rain. I'm gonna try to open it with one hand. It's always fun. Hey, we're doing it. Doing it. Okay. And then we open this little guy up. And you have the same big mesh container. This time you have a little more depth on this side because there is no deep pocket on the front. It's deep in length, but it's not depth. There's no depth to your pocket in the front. Okay, and here I have a fully loaded cube here, and that has my pants and my shirts, my dresses, my maxi skirt, my sweater, my pajamas, everything's in here. So that's great. And then I have my extra pair of shoes in this is called a slim packing cube. It's got a different shape from the other one. And it fits nicely here. If I didn't have a slim packing cube, you can see how much space you still have. You could fit easily a couple pairs of shoes in there. If you have a bag, a hot bag for your, whatever you want to call them, for your curling wands or your straightening irons, or you have a compact little hair dryer or any makeup toiletries, etc., certainly fit here. And then you've still got more room if you want to, because of this extra depth. You could put another layer of packing cubes on top of here and it would still fit. Now, mind you, when you've got this thing loaded, it would be really quite heavy to be carrying around on your back for any extended period, but generally mine is used only for a suitcase. So it goes through the airport, which is a pain, and not the suitcase, but you know what I mean, carrying it around. It would be not fun if I were carrying it on a 10-mile hike. Carrying it through the airport, carrying it from a train station to a hotel, not a big deal. Carrying it on a very long hike, too heavy, too much stuff. But it's a great bag. It's indestructible practically. It has served our whole entire family at different points for 8 years, and it's still going strong. So that's the 2 bags. That's the baby bag and the mama bag. Baby, mama. Have fun.